Celebrating 25 years of media excellence, welcome to JoyNews Interactive with me, Najeli Doku. Join the conversation on our WhatsApp line on 0540-109009. We are live on your digital TV, also on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Welcome to the show again. So today on the show, on our first story, as COVID-19 continues to spread across the globe, many countries are having to rely on local skills to fight the virus. Here in Ghana, various firms have been engaged to produce PPEs, whilst others manufacture drugs. Well, a young Ghanaian has started a project to produce face shields for frontline workers in the country. My colleague Kwesi Parker-Wilson visited Charles Tando and filed this report.
Everybody live in isolation. Why we had to find solution. We pray for the souls we lost and the heroes who fought. Heroes, strive to love one another. Strive for the world to come together. No black, no white.
It's a time when innovation and creativity is being beautifully blended with love and patriotism. Virtually everybody is doing their little to make the world a better place. And here in Ghana, a young entrepreneur, Charles Tando, has also chosen his path, producing local personal protective equipment to support and help overcome the shortages in the country. Everyone is at risk, especially frontline workers. Charles Tando has been spending sleepless nights developing face shields for frontline health workers.
I was watching foreign news and I heard that there are shortages of PPEs all over the world. And I also heard Kodio upon Kroma also saying the same. So just dawned on me I just asked myself, what can I also do to help in this crisis, especially the health professionals who risk their life in supporting us or ensuring that this pandemic is being curtailed. So the idea came, since I use laser machine to fabricate things, I thought of making a head face shield that will prevent the health professionals from contracting the virus.
Mr. Tando spends between 20 to 30 minutes to develop a headgear for the shields.
This is actually just an artwork. So you get a concept and you design it on a software like maybe a CorelDRAW, but I use Inkscape. That's the software I use. You just design it and you give it to another software that understands the laser machine and you just cut them out for you. So this is actually a face shield that protects you when you are communicating or someone spitting on you or protecting you from the COVID virus. First of all, it will engrave the black areas. The machine is said that it deals with colors. When you give it a black color, that means it should engrave. When you give it a red color, that means it should cut. So all the red outline is cutting. So that will give you the headgear of it. And the black strokes are it's like writing. It will write the lettering on it. So that's what the machine is doing right now.
Charles intends to distribute the face shields freely to the health workers. But his only challenge is he's unable to procure materials for mass production.
Though it's not much, but it will go a long way to help our health professionals. And now the challenge I'm facing is the restriction. I can't go out to get materials. So I wish that the government can provide me with these materials. That's the 3mm acrylic and the PVC sheet. It's just these two materials that I need. I have the machine myself. I have the artwork that I can produce this in large quantity for free for our health professional.
I am Kwesi Parker-Wilson, reporting for JoyNews here at Amahia in Accra.
And that was my colleague Kwesi Parker-Wilson's report. And you have been reacting to this on Facebook. Let's read some of your comments. Kofi Asar said, very inspiring. I pray the help comes as early as possible. Surveyor Mate says, these are the things the government needs to support. God bless you, young man, for this initiative. And I think that's also beautiful. Amy Mami says, God bless you. I think market women, pharmacists, tailors, tellers at the banks and shops, restaurants need this, etc. Bright says government should sponsor and provide materials for this young man with immediate effect. And I think that's also a right step in the right direction, right comment in the right direction. Ekosei says, any Momo number so we support. That's good. Mohammed says, God bless this gentleman. Wogba says, this is the time for government to show interest in people like this. Agriland says, good one. Didi says, great. Yabwa says, well done, bro. Reginald says, nice one, bro. And most of them are congratulatory messages to this young man who is creating this beautiful initiative. Kwete says, kudos. Mikey says, awesome. Evelyn says, well done. God bless you. I pray for the support you need as soon as possible. Away from that beautiful initiative, and many Ghanaians are worried the food sharing venture embarked on by the government could lead to the spread of COVID-19. They argue that the rush for meals, coupled with the number of people who come out for these meals, is dangerous to the fight to rid the country of COVID-19. Now, we're going to engage the National Disaster Management Organization on what it is doing about these complaints. George AC is the Director of Communications for NADMO, and he joins me via phone. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my sister.
How are you doing?
I'm good, we're great.
Wonderful, nice to have you on the program. But I want to find out, we've seen videos of people that have gathered, like in masses. Have you seen these videos yourself?
Yes, I have.
And what are you doing about it? That's my very first question.
Yeah, it's worrying. The two critical ones I've seen, one at St. Kizito in Accra, Nima, and the other in Asokwa, Kumasi.
Yeah.
The two are supposed to, the St. Kizito one was a private individual who was trying to do good to the people in the community.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he did not contact NADMO or the assemblyman to come and support in the distribution process.
Okay.
So that is what resulted in the chaotic nature. And the Asokwa one, government is using two fronts for the distribution, the state-based organizations, and then the gender ministry, local government, then NADMO angle for the cooked food, and then some of the raw food. And so it was one of the state-based organizations, the Pentecost Church, that was distributing theirs at the Asokwa enclave. Unfortunately, when people from the adjoining districts and communities heard it, they all rushed to the place wanting to have it. The truth of the matter was that the Pentecost Church was actually using all the safety protocols in the distribution processes, because they take 20 people inside and they've arranged it such that the social distancing being observed. When they give you your food item or food stuff, then you take another route outside and go. That didn't initially include NANPO. But when we heard it, we went there and then engaged them and then told them the way things are, we seek to prevent or curtail the spread of the COVID-19. But the way things are going and the way people are crowded outside, if we don't take that, we are going to aggravate the situation rather. So they understood it and suspended the distribution for another time. Okay, so what's the collaboration with the faith-based organizations? Now we make overtures to them or appeal to them that let's work in tandem, partner with NADMO. We will bring security to the place, and then we see how to do the distribution in a proper manner. Okay. If we have to go to the targeted people in their homes, we will do that. A part of Kumasi, the Tafu area, there were distributions there which involved the NADMO. It went smoothly, nobody heard about that. You get it? And so we thought, even though they've been given the power to do the distribution on behalf of the government, it would be proper if they collaborate with us, NADMO, and then the assemblyman in the area, so we can properly do the identification of the targeted individuals and then do proper distribution without putting people in danger. Okay, sir. Now, I want to know, you said you should come to NADMO. That means you have your staff and your personnel that are really trained on this. You've done some training with this? No, we are everywhere, and our structures and our staff are being used, especially for the distribution of the one hot meal. We are working with the gender ministry and the local government ministry doing that. So on the one hot meal front, we are doing that. And then on some of the raw food stuff, we are doing some in Kumasi. As I said, from day one, we've been involved in that. But the state-based organization are to provide the leadership in the distribution of some of them. That's what the structure has been. But because of the challenges we are facing with the crowding situation, we think if we are fully involved, it will help abate some of those challenges.
That's wonderful. But have you also reached out to some of these organizations, whether they are faith-based or just NGOs? Have you reached out to them?
For now, we've tasked our directors in the affected areas to get in touch with them, and then let's have that collaboration.
Okay, good. Now, I want to find out which areas are benefiting from this act.
Which act?
This act of, sharing food to people that are underprivileged and...
Oh, no, all the lockdown zones, all the 40 districts within the lockdown enclave.
Okay.
Food distribution going on, one hot meal, and then concurrently raw food distribution is also going on.
Okay, now I want to find out how many Ghanaians are catered for under this program a day? How many Ghanaians?
Where the projected figure is 400,000.
Wow, that's a very good one. And let's talk about cost, because everybody will be asking, since I'm talking to you, how much is it costing the taxpayer to be able to do this?
Yeah, I cannot speak to the cost. Not more. What we do is when the food is prepared, and then the caterers bring it to a meeting point, then we will insert the number that is brought, and then we check the quality of the food, and then we lead them to the areas to distribute it. Our responsibility is the distribution.
Mr. Isi, people are asking this particular question, that why are people not be given raw food but rather cooked food? People are beginning to ask. Can you enlighten us on that?
Yes.
And are you, before you answer, are you considering giving them just the raw products too? Are you considering that as well?
Come again?
People are asking why you're feeding people with, cooked food and not giving them the raw food to take home to go prepare themselves. Are you also considering giving them raw products to go make themselves?
I said the two are going on concurrently.
Okay.
The faith organization is government that is giving them food to distribute to their people. Raw
okay.
NADMO is also doing some of that.
Okay.
But the cooked meal is targeted at a particular group. The group of individuals who have come to Accra to hustle and are on the street. They go to the circle, they go to Malapa, they go to Makola to, hustle. At the end of the day, they find a corner somewhere, sleep, the next day, business goes on. Those individuals, if you give them raw food, where are they going to cook them? Okay? And so that is how come government wants them to be assured that whatever be the case, between 12 to 3 p.m. every day, they will have hope of having one hot meal to eat. Okay, even though they are not getting the opportunity now to go and struggle in these markets or places. And so that is the target that we want, and those living in the slums, they are the targets that we send the cooked food to. The other ones that have homes and others, the raw ones are targeted at them.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, Mr. George.
Before you go, if you permit me to use your platform.
Sure, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. You asked me about cost. I spoke with a sister station 3 days or so ago, and then they asked me, and I mentioned a certain figure, that an estimated figure of 5 cedis per pack. And then the host did some calculations and said, oh, then government is spending about 20 million cedis a day in feeding these people. Then I said, how did you come by that figure? And the host said he multiplied 5 by 400,000 and got that figure. And I said, no, mathematically, 5 by 400,000 is not 20 million, but 2 million. My sister, the next thing I knew, it was headline that not more says government spends 2 million a day in feeding the people. Come on. it cannot be the case. I never did that. So I'm pleading. I'm just using your big platform to clear that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. George AEC. He's the Communications Director for NADMO. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll do some tech talk. Welcome back from the break. This is Joy News Interactive with me, Najili Dukwan. Let's do some the Twitter trends now. And COVID-19 is trending on Twitter right now in Ghana. And let's talk about some of your messages on Twitter. And this is coming from Israel. He actually retweeted something from Africa Fact Zone. It says Ghana becomes the second African country to do 40,000 coronavirus tests. Ghana is producing its own face masks, gloves, scrubs, hospital gowns, and head masks. Okay, he's appreciating Nana Akufo-Addo for that. Yes, he says, Nana Akufo-Addo, receive your praise. So we've become the... Actually, it's also providing water, yes, and that's what he's saying. He's retweeting and thanking Nana Akufo-Addo for that. And this one says, so I accepted the challenge to do a poster campaign as a female graphic designer for COVID-19. The message is simple. Please stay home and let's stop the spread and kick out COVID-19 together. Hashtag COVID-19 Ghana. Hashtag stay at home and stay safe. Teko Saba says, a prayer of protection going out to all frontline workers in the fight against hashtag COVID-19 Ghana. God bless you once again. Mama Chichoku says, basic things you need to know about coronavirus, aka COVID-19. Make sure you take precautionary measures. Stay at home to help curb the spread of the virus. And he says, hashtag day 19 of lockdown. Okay. Hashtag COVID-19 Ghana. Hashtag stay at home. Dr. Savash says, this is the time for a lockdown in the Volta region. Aflao recording 6 cases of COVID-19 means it can easily spread across the region, knowing that almost all the towns do things in common. Hashtag Joy SMS. Hashtag COVID-19 Ghana. And yes, that's his opinion. And that was a Twitter trend.